count of 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, it's movie time, so get your popcorns and let's get right into it. In today's video, we will cover the top 10 best series and movies of 2024 so far. This year has started off on an exciting note with sequels becoming the biggest hits of 2024. With a combination of spectacular blockbusters and dramatic thrillers that have attracted audiences around the world with breathtaking visuals. These 10 films and shows represent the finest in action thrillers, science fiction, and fantasy adventure films to watch in 2024. So let's examine which TV shows and films are worth your time, and which ones have been the best so far. Number 10. Parasite The Grey. It is a 2024 South Korean sci-fi horror body snatcher television series directed and co-written by Yeon Sang-ho. The story depicts parasites that fall from space and begin to kill to gain their own power by controlling the human brain and body by living off human hosts. The story revolves around Young Soo-in, who is infected with a parasite on her hand, and starts a strange cohabitation as it fails to steal her brain. Seo Kang-woo chases parasitic water to find his missing sister, and Choi Jun-kyung is the team leader of the parasitic life team The Grey, and lives only to exterminate the parasitic water after losing her husband to the parasitic water. Number 9. Fool Me Once. It is a mystery thriller series written by Harlan Coben. Fool Me Once, known for its intricate plot and narrative turns, explores the life of Maya, a former military pilot who is thrust into a perplexing situation when she spots her supposedly deceased husband on her nanny cam. This bewildering incident sets the stage for a story filled with suspense, deception, and unexpected twists. Number 8. Heartbreak High. It is an Australian comedy drama television series created by Hannah Carroll Chapman. The series follows the students and teachers of Hartley High as they navigate racial tensions in Australia, high school romances, and all sorts of teen angst. After a map detailing the sexual exploits of Hartley High's students is discovered graffitied on the wall of the school, all of the students whose names were on it are forced to attend a new sexual education course called the Sexual Literacy Tutorial SLT, pronounced sluts by the students. The map's creator, Ameri Wadia, becomes a social outcast after taking the fall for its co-author, Harper McLean, who has stopped talking to her following a tragedy at a music festival they attended. Number 7. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
It's all dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
It is a 2024 American supernatural comedy film directed by Gil Keenan and the 5th film in the Ghostbusters franchise. The film unfolds when the Spengler family returns to where it all started in the iconic New York City firehouse to team up No Jow with the original Ghostbusters, who've developed a top-secret research lab to take busting ghosts to the next level. But when the discovery of an ancient artifact unleashes an army of ghosts that casts a death chill upon the city, Ghostbusters new and old must join forces to protect their home and save the world from a second ice age. Number 6. Tarot.
It's an unspoken rule not to use somebody else's cards.
Who cares? Who's going first?
It is a 2024 supernatural horror film written and directed by Spencer Cohen and Anna Hallberg. The film is based on a 1992 novel Horoscope by Nicholas Adams. The show unfolds when a group of friends recklessly violates the sacred rule of tarot readings, which is never use someone else's deck, and they unknowingly unleash an unspeakable evil trapped within the cursed cards. One by one, they come face to face with fate and end up in a race against death to escape the future foretold in their readings. Number 5. Hitman.
I tried looking you up and nothing. It's like you don't even exist.
I guess I'm just your fantasy.
It is a 2024 American romantic action comedy film produced and directed by Richard Linklater. Inspired by an unbelievable true story, the film features Glenn Powell as Gary Johnson, an undercover Houston police officer who masquerades as a hitman to arrest those trying to hire him. His routine operation takes a turn when he meets a woman in need who steals his heart and ignites a powder keg of deception, delight, and mixed-up identities. The narrative unfolds with Gray's dual life as a college professor and a full hitman, leading to a blend of humor, romance, and action. Number 4. Unfrosted.
Lift off. Lift off.
Hi, believe we have split the atom of breakfast.
It is a 2024 American comedy film directed by Jerry Seinfeld. Set against the backdrop of 1963 Michigan, Unfrosted is a comedic glance at the fierce rivalry between Kellogg's and Post. The two rival cereal companies race to create a pastry that will change the face of breakfast forever. Number 3. Mirage.
Wait, if you go out on the street tonight, tomorrow you will be dead.
It is a 2018 sci-fi drama film co-written and directed by Oriol Paulo. The film combines a murder thriller with a time travel, alternate universe story in which Vera, a happily married woman, moves into a new house with her husband, David, and young daughter, Gloria, a nurse. Vera left medical school to raise her daughter, and on a stormy night paralleling a similar stormy night 25 years ago, Vera connects to a monitor and video camera left by her new home's previous owners, which puts her in touch with a 1989 12-year-old boy, someone who knew her husband, and leads to information about a murder across the street that indirectly caused the boy's death. She catches the boy just before that fateful moment, warning him to avoid the truck that will hit him. In this universe, he lives to accuse his neighbor of murder. But when trapped in that reality herself, Vera learns she is a neurosurgeon who neither married nor had a child. Desperate to persuade people in this new reality to help her return to her own reality, she meets a skeptical cop and others concerned about her sanity. She's also now bent on helping police solve the murder, as she searches for a route back to the life she preferred, which requires she recreate conditions of that time. A daunting concept for even the pluckiest of heroines. Number 2. Space Sweepers.
저건 400 나온다. 밟아.
It is a 2021 South Korean sci-fi thriller film directed by Jo Sung-hee. The show begins where 4 crew members with their spaceship named Victory try to survive a dying world circa 2092. Earth was almost fully succumbed to the ravages of climate change, and while a select few now live in a new bucolic orbiting space homemade by the giant corporation UTS, the Victory crew members Captain Jang, Mr. Park, Tae-ho, and the android Bubs are barely making a living as space sweepers and are forced to fly around Earth trying to collect space debris to sell for money. After beating out other space sweepers to an abandoned shuttle, they find a 7-year-old girl, Dorothy, who was injected with nanotech android qualities. A reward is later placed for her return by UTS evil leader James Sullivan, and with the crew's desperation for money, they attempt to return Dorothy to UTS. But realizing the true intentions of Sullivan for using Dorothy's technology to destroy Earth, they become the unlikely heroes to stopping Sullivan's plans. Number 1. Warriors of the Future. It is a 2022 science fiction action film directed by visual effects artist Eun Yuen-fai. The show takes place in the near future 2055, where wars have ravaged the Earth due to the prevalent use of advanced military robotic machinery, and global warming and pollution have destroyed the environment and ruined the atmosphere. As a result, many people are born with birth defects and die, and large domes known as skynets are built to protect the surviving cities on Earth. During the construction of the Skynet over B-16, a futuristic Hong Kong, a meteor lands in the city and a giant alien plant, later named Pandora, emerges and causes devastation to the area around it as it takes root. Pandora grows rapidly when there is rain, taking over more of the city every time it does so. However, it is discovered that the plant can also purify the polluted air. ASU, a local military force lead scientist, Dr. Chan, finds a way to alter the plant's genome to stop Pandora from growing further, while also letting it continue to repair the atmosphere. That's it for today. Please subscribe to our channel to see more videos about movies and series suggestions.